Do I want to run up here? That I don't know. Maybe not, but I think what I'll do is I'll push here, because that should be pretty easy. I push all the way to the capital, actually. We might overextend our lines, I'm not sure. Gold Army, go. You can help keep some things pinned. Plus, they don't have any strongholds over here. They also... No, I don't know if we can run at their capital. Maybe I'll do this way as well. And they don't have any entrenchment, and it's much flatter terrain here. Much easier to attack. Alright, I'm going to tell Teal to go as well. Oh, surprising amount of success early on, although it might shift quite quickly. Let me just grab this just to clear up this border, and then actually I'm just going to remove that as a front line so no troops get confused and decide to go there. There we go. That's the capital. Our borders yeah, our country colors way too similar. We could never coexist. Our countries are way too similarly colored, and that is simply unacceptable. There you go. Capital got... Oh! Is that it? And we're the only person here, so we can just take everything. Well, we've gone for an hour extra. I think we did a pretty good job. I don't know about you guys, but I feel pretty satisfied where we are. We have a lot of integrations. We can do a bonus mobilization, which we'll do as well. Yeah, we'll core all this territory. Okay, we gotta wait for a little bit more. That'll give us infinite manpower. We have factories. Oh, look at this. We don't have enough iron, but we've got that. We're gonna start producing a little support equipment. And some artillery as well. Actually, maybe what I'll do is I'll set these both that way. There we go. And if I get any more factories, they'll still go to infantry equipment, because we still need a bunch for upgrades. We're still way short on upgrades. This 50 for reinforcements is not how much we're truly short on. Some good warning there, Lou. Make one plane. Do we even have a plane unlocked? Oh, yeah! Well, shit, yeah, we should get some fighters. Just a little trickle, just so that we can get a little bit of sight and things in combat. Although we don't have any aluminum or rubber. So the production rate's going to be pretty bad. But yeah, now we actually have enough factories we could probably afford to do a little trickle of this. Mostly we still just need lots of infantry equipment, and I'm kind of happy that we're beelining to the next level of military equipment tech. Now, our front line's pretty big. I don't know who we go after next. We don't have any active war goals available. There might be some other decisions we can make, although short term, so next army reform is 100 experience. Probably what we'll do is we'll just exercise our troops. Well, again, we're still short on equipment. I don't know. You know what's a good way to train your troops? Being at war. Love that even with no resources, you can still build stuff that requires resources. I mean, you know, you're probably recycling. You're getting a trickle in from trade. You're just not getting enough in. You know, so you're just having to make do with whatever you can salvage from other stuff, which is slow. But yeah, we have been bigging ourselves substantially. I mean, there's no way the Qing are not going to be one of our opponents going forward. So, I mean, I think this is fair. We still have a lot of our guys here are still militia. Now, the difference between the militia and the regular troops, I mean, it's 4 brigades, battalions. Again, I keep getting it inverted. Versus 6, although they are militia-type troops, so they're certainly not as good. I'm wondering about flipping all... Template is locked and can't be changed. Really? Oh. I was gonna switch some of these guys over to full infantry, but I guess the way they were created, they can't be changed from what they were. You cannot flip militia to something useful. That must be a Kaiserreich thing. Which is fine. All the militia will probably become garrison things later on, but for now, it's just okay to have, like, thin troops to help guard this huge border. So Gold Army will probably do something like position themselves up here and be in a position to make a push towards Beijing. Maybe just something like this early on or something like that. Just along the coast and then seeing if we can skirt across. The crossing the river here is going to be pretty challenging. But we'll see. It would be great if the Golden Army was like some mechanized infantry or tanks or something like that for speed. Oh, could you imagine if we had a tank? Oh, baby, we would be so dangerous. All this German East Asia stuff, at some point that's going to have to go, right? Did we unlock any new decisions since we took this territory? Oh, yeah! One of the following must be true. Selkin will create. Okay, so we either run expropriate landlords or land rent caps. This gives us fewer consumer goods factories, more stability. This gives us more stability. So they both give us 5% stability. Okay. One gives us 10% war support. One gives us consumer goods factory. We're going to go for the expropriate landlords. War support, even at peace here, we're at 100%. If someone declares war on us, we get a huge... War support, I find, in the late game of Hoi, is basically going to sit at 100. So we don't need more of that. Oh, first repatriated Congress of the KMT, which I think leads to unlocking a bunch of other things. Upon starting this national focus, a series of events will occur. Depending on the relative popularities of different KMT factions at the end of the chain of events, a new faction may take control. Oh, we can switch governments. Yeah, a lot of people want the Congress. All right, we'll Congress it up. 42 days, the answer to life, the universe, and everything, as well as what national focus will take next. It is 5 o'clock. That is a 3-hour stream. That's 50% more stream than usual. Although there's a bunch of you around. Are we going to keep going? Ever thought of playing an Aussie KR game to raise dollars for the fires? Oh my god, that would have been kind of brilliant. One more turn. People were pretty nice with the contribution to the whiskey and chocolate. Of course, I will definitely eat some whiskey and chocolate after this, you know? Just be exhausted. What's another hour or 3 between friends? Well, we gotta see what the events of the Congress are, right? You know what I should do, actually? In case I hit a stupid button somewhere along the way, let's make a hard save. In case the events, like, have decisions and, like, I'm confused about something and hit the wrong button. Victory imminent has been removed because prerequisites... Oh, so I guess victory imminent was something that was running during the war over here. Didn't even realize we had that drunk Hoi. Well, that would be a whole other something. Alright, we'll just be ready to go whenever it starts. Slowly doing this. And equipment. Alright. Add another one to the production queue. 2200 stay awake from you. Although I'm missing games done quick too. Oh my god. What a terrible... This is like Sophie's Choice. It's exactly the same as Sophie's Choice. I mean, choosing whether to keep streaming myself or watching a stream. Call to convene the National Congress. Many prominent members of the party have been convened to discuss all matters of the state and organize the KTM into a fully fledged government. The foundation for the Congress will be the 1924 National Congress, which was set up to organize the party into an official government. Subjects varying from reflection of past events to the status of syndicalist elements in our party will be discussed in length. Oh, decision available. Oh, it can integrate the province. Yes, please. Let's get that done. How long does Quill usually stream? Minus 1 hour ago. So usually I stream for 2 hours on Monday. 2 hours on Monday, 2 hours on Wednesday, 4 hours on Saturday. But we've already gone 3 hours today. So clearly those are going out of the window. These guys have capitulated again! Oh my god, we get some more whiskey and chocolate coming in. It's Lavriv! Thank you very much for that. Just keep it going, Quill. Well, we'll keep going for now. I don't know what's going... This is like the kingdom that will never die. Bigger army doesn't have a battle plan. I guess that's true. Alright, hold on. First, before I forget. I mean, the battle plan might just be move forward in general. I mean, bigger an army or not, that's, you know, probably more than I should ask of it, but that's fine. Okay, KMT votes on adopting official history of the First Northern Expedition. I love how you have to vote to adopt the official history. After much build-up, the Revolutionary Army marched north. This is what happened before. Marched north against the Zhili in an effort to unify the country. This failed. Many points have been brought up, such as KMT lacking the people's support or intervention from foreign powers, specifically Germany. We should decide which of these arguments are more compelling to use as the root cause of failure to unify the country. Are we going to blame imperialists and traitors? So that sounds kind of like anti-German here. So increase the popularity of radical socialism, or we can blame the lack of support from the population, which increases popularity of social democracy and social liberalism. I want to blame imperialists and traitors. We want to stay radical. Or potentially syndicalists? Or totalists? I don't know. Yeah, gift subs. Oh, nice. Willem Julius, the gift subs. Thank you very much. And GDQ is best as VODs. Well, that's true. I do tend to binge on just the VODs for GDQ. The question of ethnic autonomy. Much of China, outside the 18 provinces, has effectively become independent, and there are many ethnic separatist movements. Our goal is to unite all the territory of the old Qing back into a single Chinese nation. Would the adoption of federalized ethnic zones inside of Greater China allow for the security and allegiance of non-Han people? No. China must be truly unified. Again, super radical idea. Or, yes, the best way of reunifying the country. I'm going to go out on a limb and suggest that, like, putting different ethnic groups into sort of, like, reserves or ghettos or something like that is probably not going to lead to the kind of unity we're looking for. I say China must be truly unified. Although, we're not going to genocide anyone, are we? It's like, there's a bunch of different ways to interpret these buttons. I'm going to assume we're just going to be very open and inclusivist, and this is what this button means. Please not have committed a crime against humanity.
It's whiskey.
We got Kaiserreich coming in. I want to prolong on $10. Kaiserreich, thank you very much, supporting the longer stream duration. And everyone who donated earlier as well to the Whiskey and Chocolate Fund, thank you. You're the real reason this is happening. We're up to now. Now we're going above and beyond, so thank you. Crispy Goth as well. Since the last game got me addicted to Endless Sky was free here, you may as well have the money instead. Endless Sky is really good. Free open source is so crazy too. Insulindia has declared war on the Dutch East Indies. Okay. The question of the Syndicalist parties. This is going to be an interesting one. It's called Radical Socialism. What do you think it is? Oh, I don't know, man. The KMT's party program for developing China plans that only the KMT will be allowed to exist as a full political party for the period of political tutelage. As a precondition of Syndicalist aid, we have made exemptions for the Chinese Syndicalist Party and several other minor urban syndicalist groups. Should the Syndicalist Party be given an exception to the ban on public recruitment in the realm of organizing urban labor? It's basically, how one-party system are we going to be, I guess. Goria says just one more turn. I mean, a turn in Hoi is just, 1 hour, so that's, not that long in game. So no, tutelage must extend to labor relations. So again, keeps us very radical. Or yes, Chinese labor should be able to choose to join syndicalist-aligned unions. So increase the popularity of syndicalism and social democracy. Go syndicalism, there's only one party. Keep going, less one party, let the people choose. Radical. If a democracy party wants in, that's fine. A lot of people are voting for sort of just pure radicalism.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
No syndicalism scum. Yeah, we'll have to do a pure, proper syndicalist run as someone else, maybe. Full radical, I like it. We're gonna keep it radical, you guys. You dudes, my dudes. Including that Ifrit guy. Me too, I want to give you more money as well. Ifrit guy, thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. You gotta stay rad. All right, there's no one more radical than all you guys watching here. Oh, I don't think you guys... Every time we redraw the front line, this forgets who it's supposed to be deployed to, because it deploys to, like, a battle plan as opposed to an army. Although, to me, it feels like maybe it should deploy to the army, although then it wouldn't automatically grab the thing. I don't know. Status of Whampoa Academy. The Whampoa Military Academy is long gone. However, many of our government and military wish to see it brought back. It is hard to disagree with this point, as our army is woefully behind many of our competitors. This is true. If we bring it back, we can begin to once again have a strong army, which will make our victory over China all but assured. With all the put to rest, we have two questions. I'm assuming with all that put to rest, we have two questions. Should have like a button to report typos right in here. There's a lot of text in this mod. A lot of text in this mod, as you guys have noticed, so, there's bound to be something. Do we either restore it as it was before, or give it a modern touch as warfare has changed the last time of the expedition? We must simply restore the academy, giving us 5 command power. Well, we're captain command power, so who cares? Or a new academy for New China, which gives us 10 command power. Costs us political power. Oh, okay, hold on. Let's dish out some promotions, maybe. You have the XP or the something, but not the event. It's more whiskey and chocolate. Oh, guys. Should I get some whiskey or chocolate? Oh, infantry expert. Infantry division attack. Just attack all the time. Attack nonstop. Defense. Pfft. Offense, best defense, right? Who's that? Griever, hey! I'm from Germany and it's prime time here, so sorry, but you can't stop now. Can't stop me now. I'm just gonna say simply restore the academy, because this seemed to have no real impact on anything other than costing us political power, and why would we do that? Modern? Everyone wants modern. Alright, fine, we'll say modern. Maybe it leads to something else. There you go. The mob has spoken. I don't know if letting the mob rule is a good idea, but apparently that's what we're doing. Interesting that they have no troops on the border. I don't know how quickly we can get a CB. I mean, we can always justify... well, we need more points and more world tension. It's amazing that the world tension is not that high yet. All right, direction of the NRA. Well, they're going to be funded by secret Russian money to help destabilize the United States and probably drop it into a modern-day civil war. Wait, wrong NRA. With our consolidation over southern China, several ideas of how to conduct warfare have emerged. Two ideas have emerged as the most prominent, with the first being the possibility of using our vast manpower as our strength. I don't know. That's something. This isn't particularly unique among the armies in China, however. There's nothing wrong with using it as a reliable method. The second idea is to modernization of our armies, which will ensure that when it comes to fighting, our soldiers will be far superior compared to the army. Which would you? 5 command power or 5 command power. Oh, okay, so this must have more than this. I mean, we are sort of committing to the idea of lots of manpower, but I'm curious to see if this leads to something neat. So I'm going to go for modernization. I mean, we already went in Modern Academy, so why not? The Chaucer, who's apparently not too busy writing the Canterbury Tales. Am I getting that name right? I think so, right? You don't need more manpower, you're China. I mean, you're right there, oh anomaly. Chaucer, thank you very much. Always enjoy your playthrough and streams. Thanks for improving my day. Thank you. I'm in such a great mood today, you guys. Thank you so much for all this. Like, this has been a great stream overall, and much appreciate the support. I've run out of manpower as China this patch. Operation Meat Shield. I like it. Okay, reflection on previous leaders. We can all agree that both Sun Yat-sen and Chiang Kai-shek did a lot for the KMT. If I could remember who those people were, I would totally agree, I'm sure. Whether it is up for interpretation, or where it is up for interpretation, is whether these figures were good for China. Of course, Sun Yat-sen has many amazing qualities, however, seemed desperate to hold on to power. This could also be interpreted as him trying to make sure the KMT survives. Chiang Kai-shek is up for debate as he did a lot for the military, however, he also oversaw the disaster of the Northern Expedition. They are both the father and son of China. Both were good for China, but perhaps we could downplay how much. We downplay. No one man is greater than China. Twigs, I like that logic. I like it. Some downplay. We're not going to get a cult of personality going on. Turkestan Khanate declares war on Alash Orda. And we have a free civilian factory. Oh, we really do. I'm wondering if it's worth building a little infrastructure. I mean, we're kind of going to want it. Having infrastructure increases the rate at which you build industry. It also gives you a boost to how much you produce in a state. So what we could do is we could develop the infrastructure here where we've got, say, some steel. And then build some more industry there. I mean, you're not going to save time building the infrastructure. Building the infrastructure and then the industry, you're not going to save overall time, but then you still have the infrastructure. No call to personality, says the man making a one-party state. This is the only personality there needs to be a cult of. Period. All right, I'm going to do that. And then follow up with some military factories. In woohoo! Party state, best state. Infrastructure doesn't boost resources in Kaiserreich. What? Really? Uh-huh. Alright. We'll cancel that. We'll just build the military factories. Because we're not sort of double dipping. Report on the Zhangfu government. Song Qinling has been the acting governor of Fujian province and the Fujian zone for much of the last 10 years. Her administration, though, through creating a form of locally run one-party democracy, created an alternative vision for how the national revolution can be done that opposes the top-down nature of the Wang